Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, I'm going to be doing another DVD Blu-ray update. This is for March. I know I said I wasn't going to be doing another update, but I kind of went a little bit crazy at the end of February, and then I ended up buying some more movies as part of JB's buy two get one free sale. So I picked up quite a few releases that I've missed out on in the last year. And I've got a decent sized stack here, so I figured I may as well just do an update. So starting off with a few movies I picked up on DVD. The first one is a movie called 1969. Never even heard of this movie before, but I saw it in one of Movies and Sue's updates and it sounded interesting. And yeah, mainly got it because it's an early Robert Downey Jr. movie, so I thought it would be worth checking out. So 1969. And then this one was a bit of a random find because I like to collect actors like filmographies and watch like my favorite actors and go through and find movies that they've been in, and a lot of them are like obscure and out of print. But I was actually able to find a movie with two actors I like, and it actually wasn't that expensive. It was a used like video, like X rental, but it played perfectly and I loved the movie, so it was worth, you know, the wait trying to find it. And that is a movie called The Bunker. So this has Andrew Lee Potts, who is like one of his earliest roles. I believe he was like 18 when he filmed this, and it also has Jason Flemyng. Yes, both actors were on Primeval, which I love, so trying to watch as many movies and TV shows that I can of the cast. So yes, I watched The Bunker, absolutely loved it. So basically I will be talking about this more in my wrap up, but yeah, what I loved about this one especially was it, because it's a World War II like, I'd say it's more psychological horror than like psychological thriller, more than a horror, even though it is marketed as a horror, but I'd say it's more psychological. But yeah, these group of German soldiers end up in this bunker, and then they all slowly start to lose their minds, and it's done really well, and I definitely recommend tracking this down if you can. So that's Bunker. And then speaking of Primeval casts, I finally got a copy of Small Hand, A Ghost Story with Douglas Henshall, because this seems to be ridiculously out of print now, and I tried to get a copy at the start of the year. That copy has gone MIA. I have no idea what's happened to it. I got a refund for that one, but because I actually got that for a pretty decent price for being out of print, this one was a pretty penny to pay for, not gonna lie, but it's worth it to have in my Douglas Henshall collection. I did actually just watch this one today as I'm filming this. Really good, very eerie and unsettling, which it's by the same author as The Woman in Black, so not too surprising there, but I did quite like this one. So because yes, this one, he ends up getting drawn to this house, and like all this, he starts seeing things, and then he begins to learn that there's more. He has a deeper connection to this place than he realized, and yeah, he has a lot of buried trauma, and yeah, you sort of don't know what's real and what's not real. Didn't expect the ending, but I did quite like this one. So it's A Ghost Story, The Small Hand. And then going into the Blu-ray movies, most of these I did get as part of the buy two get one free at JB. There was a couple that I got, like this first one, to replace some of my Blu-ray movies that I sold, because I sold the steelbooks and I still wanted the physical copies in my collection. So I got Black Widow back because I did have the 4K Steelbook, but I'm learning not to be picky about formats and editions. If it means I can have a physical copy of something, I'm fine just with regular Blu-ray. So, and that's what I tend to watch anyway. Just my we do have a 4K player, but it's one of those. Our one's really different because it's the same brand as the like the DVD Blu-ray player, and whenever you watch one, if you press the remote, it'll start the other one, and you could be in the middle of a movie and it'll switch. And I finally just got annoyed with it, so we don't have it on anymore. So I just stick with the DVDs and Blu-rays, but I wanted to still have the physical copies of the Marvel movies, which makes it hard because Disney has stopped selling physical media in Australia. So if I want to import, like if I want to get Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the Marvels, which I do eventually, I will have to import them from overseas, which isn't cheap. So, but I did get a copy of Black Widow. I was able to find a copy at my local JB store, so that one. And then pretty much all of these next movies are ones from last year, and I'm finally getting a physical media copy. So we have The Flash. Yes, I know, not the greatest movie, but I still wanted it for my DC EU collection. So like there were some parts of it I liked. I liked that they brought back Michael Keaton for this, but yeah, the movie as a whole, not my favourite of the DCEU, but as I said, still wanted to complete the collection. So, and then finally got Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I did see this at the cinema, but I'm not gonna lie, it's seem to have forgotten quite a lot of the details, so I will have to do a rewatch at some point, especially before part 2. From what I remember, I did enjoy this. So, but yes, definitely, it's like it came out last year, and I'm already like struggling to remember like details. I remember the train sequence because that was pretty memorable, but yeah, I do need to give this another watch. So. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. And of course this year's Best Picture winner, Oppenheimer, one of my favourite movies from last year. I really loved this movie, and it's totally deserving of all the awards that it won. So that's Oppenheimer. And then to go with the DCEU, I picked up Shazam! Fury of the Gods. So the only one I need to get to complete these ones are Blue Beetle and Aquaman 2. I did like this movie, but I had a terrible movie session when I watched this because there was 4 of us in the movies, and the other 3 were part of a group, and they talked the entire time. So I didn't get I wasn't able to enjoy this movie as much as I wanted to. So I'm hoping on rewatch with, you know, my own entertainment system, that it will be a much more enjoyable viewing experience the second time around. So Shazam! Fury of the Gods. And then going along with the Spider-Man, and I got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Really enjoyed this one. I sadly didn't get to rewatch Into the Spider-Verse, but I didn't feel like too lost going into this one. But yes, once like probably Beyond the Spider-Verse, I think is the next one. Whenever that comes out, can do a rewatch of all the Miles Morales Spider-Man. So really excited about that one, and of course excited to have a copy in my collection. And then again, selling the steelbook from my MCU copy, and I went and got another Blu-ray version of Spider-Man No Way Home. So I've got all of them up to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. So yeah, so said I do have to import the other like future MCU titles from now on, but I at least got because I'm slowly making my way through a rewatch of the MCU movies. And yeah, I do want to watch my physical copies, because I still, like, I love physical media still, and I know they're on streaming, and yes, I still have Disney Plus, but I just like being able to get my own copy out and watch it. So so got Spider-Man No Way Home, and then probably one of my biggest surprises of the last year, and that is the Super Mario Brothers movie. I had a really fun time watching this at the cinema, and growing up, like, Mario was like my main game. Like, I wasn't a huge gamer, but I loved Mario, like Mario Party, Super 64 Mario, all of that. I actually met Charles Martinet at a convention in 2016, so yeah, I have a soft spot for the Mario franchise, and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, so of course had to add it to the collection. And then the last of the movies that I picked up, I got my favourite movie of 2023, and that is Wonka. I absolutely loved this. I wasn't sure what to expect going in, but I loved it. I loved the songs. I loved Timothée Chalamet as Wonka. It was great. I also had a random note, had a blast with all the ghosts, like cast members that randomly appeared throughout the movie. So that was a lot of fun as well. But yes, I just really had a great time. One of the best cinema experiences I've had. Like, it was a full cinema basically, and everyone was quiet, which, like, there was no talking, no one getting up and moving around, and I wish all, like, packed cinema experiences were like that, because it makes a difference. And yes, that's yeah, one of my favourite viewings of last year, favourite movie. Can't wait to rewatch it, so Wonka. And then the last few I have are TV related, so I did finally pick up The Power of the Doctor, because I am slowly making my way through a Doctor Who rewatch. I'm still on the first Doctor. I'm just taking my time with this, so I've got a long way to go to get to the 13th Doctor, but I'm just scared that this is going to go out of print, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick it up now, and that way I've at least got it in my collection. Still don't have the 60th anniversary specials yet. I think I'm going to have to import them, because it doesn't look like Australia is going to get a release of those for some reason. But yes, it's because I haven't checked to see, because I know it's airing on Disney Plus, and I don't know if, because it's airing on Disney Plus here in Australia, if that's impacting, you know, Doctor Who being released in physical media forms, because I know it's always done through BBC, and I have no idea, so I may just have to get the titles from Amazon UK or eBay or that. But I did want to get The Power of the Doctor to complete the 13th Doctor's run, so there we go. And then this is a very random purchase. I feel like that's half of the things I buy, but there's this show, because as part of like going back through actors' filmographies and things like that, that includes checking out TV shows, and there was a show that Andrew Lee Potts did called The Mill. He was in the 2nd season, and I found a copy of the complete series. So I've never seen the show before. It's, from what I understand, it's like a melodrama set in the Victorian era, I think, or just before the Victorian era. And yeah, don't really know too much else about it. Just that Andrew Lee Potts is in the 2nd season, so of course I bought the complete set. I mean, to be fair, there's only like 10 episodes in this altogether, so I don't think it'll take me too long to watch it, but thought it'd be a cool thing to have for the collection. And then I finally got the next NCIS DVD that I was after, because I do still want to collect these. It's just, for some reason, the newer release DVD, like for TV shows, are not going on sale, and they used to go on sale all the time. I did find it for a good deal on eBay, even though I am kind of annoyed, because as soon as I bought it, it actually went as part of a deal at JB, and I was like, if I just waited the next day, I would have been able to get it as part of a 2 for $40, and didn't quite, because I saw it for the price I got it for, and I was like, okay, that's the cheap, like the lowest I've seen it, I'm going to get it. So I have NCIS season 19. It's been a while since I've seen this one, because this was Gibbs's last season. So, and yeah, I'm like super behind on NCIS. So I've only watched like the first 2 episodes of the new season, so I need to get back on that. But so far I'm enjoying it, which I know I always used to say that as soon as like Mark Harmon left, I was out, but I'm really enjoying Gary Cole in as Parker, so which did not expect at all, but so I guess I'm in with NCIS for the long run. So but I do have season 19. I do have to still get season 20, but that's still a bit pricey, but I'm glad I can just add the next one that I needed. So, and then last but certainly not least, again very randomly, but I do watch Death in Paradise, which I did actually buy this before the I suppose spoilers, but Ralph Little is leaving Death in Paradise. We're getting a new detective, I'm guessing with the Christmas special, but I did want to check out some of his other works, and he was in a show called 2 Pints of Lager and a Packet of Crisps. He was in it for the first six series. I believe the show is like 9 series in total, but the main one I wanted to check out is the seasons that he was in, and if I like it, then I'll obviously track down the rest of the show, because I do believe they're all out on DVD. So but yes, this show wasn't available on streaming, and I found it for a pretty good deal on eBay for at least the box set. And yeah, so I know nothing about this, so this is going to be rather interesting to watch. So, but I do like, I think it's a British comedy. It seems to be. Is it like the British version of Friends? That's the sort of the vibe that I get from this, but I could be completely wrong, because as I said, I've never watched an episode before. So I have heard of the show, but I've just never seen a single episode, so I could be completely wrong. But I am looking forward to checking it out. So 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps. And that's it. That's all the DVDs and Blu-rays that I've picked up in the month of March. I don't think there'll be an update for April, but even though I said that about March, so with me, don't be surprised if I'm here this time next month and I've got a stack of DVDs and Blu-rays, because apparently I can't help myself. But anyway, I'm just going to stop it here. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!